This might be the one food segment where we don't rush off to eat. Because Dr. Steve is talking about what to eat if you're pregnant.
Let's put it this way, if Teresa runs over here, we'll know. Actually, it's a well-known fact that pregnant women need to eat healthy for both the mother and the child. And joining us with what to eat and why is Dr. Stuart Fischer. He's an internist in private practice in New York City. He's worked with diet and nutrition for the past 17 years. Thanks, Dr. Fischer.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So a lot of pregnant women, they want to eat healthy, but they don't really know how. So let's get right to it. Green leafy vegetables and broccoli, important, right?
Very important source of iron, which often has to be taken as a supplement. Vitamin A and many other good minerals. Folic acid is also extremely important. Sometimes that also has to be taken as a supplement.
Right, so a lot of women want to start in the vegetable aisle. It's a good idea, but also milk and dairy, yogurt.
Calcium for growing bones. The mother needs it certainly, and the baby needs it too. The first trimester is when these things start to develop.
Okay, citrus fruits also you say are very important.
Vitamin C, very important. Vitamin C is for connective tissue, and that's another thing that's growing. We don't think of that connective tissue in adults, but it's certainly important in developing child.
Okay, and protein, a lot of people don't get enough protein in their diet. How much for pregnant women, you say?
Protein should be about 20–25% of diet. If it's less, there can be kidney problems. A recent discovery that too little protein in the diet could actually cause high blood pressure. Too much protein in the diet is also implicated with fertilization problems. So this is a real key point, protein in the diet.
Okay, and we also talked about vitamin A and iron, and these are some other sources, right?
More sources. Also, beans, excellent source of carbohydrates, which is the real building block of life and needs to be about 50% of the diet in a pregnant woman.
Okay, now over here, this is other fruits separate from the citrus. These are low glycemic fruits, right?
Right. Everybody talks about low glycemic. I worked with Dr. Atkins for 9 years. I know everything about low glycemic foods, but an important thing is calories also. Woman needs to eat about 300 more calories per day, and also only to gain about 1 pound per week. Very careful. The weight gain in pregnancy can be very dangerous, causing diabetes.
It's not being pregnant. It's not a license to gain weight. Now, obviously, women do gain weight, and it's normal. But it's not like now I can eat whatever I want. If you got to keep everything in moderation.
Correct. And being pregnant is no time to go on a diet at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Finally, potatoes.
Excellent source of carbohydrates. Here's acorn squash, another pigmented starch. Excellent source. And here's hydration, fluids. Unbelievably important to keep circulation good and the blood pressure good.
All right, Dr. Stuart Fischer, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks so much.
Jim, I noticed nobody came over to the table. No, not one person.
No, actually, I was coming. I didn't want anyone to think I was pregnant.
She's coming for.
No, I can't have that.
No blueberries?
I can have.
Oh, I can have that.
You can. Oh, come on, give me some.
You look terrific.
All right. Well, this is why Lynn looks so good.
Yes,
she eats so
yes.
well. And by the way, you notice everything here. By the way, this is all what we call whole foods. None of this stuff is processed. Every day when I talk about whole foods, stay away from the processed foods. This is where you can eat your stuff. That's it.
I'm not pregnant.
No.
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, never a dull moment.